This segment is sponsored by Optimal Body. National weight loss expert Dr. Corey Aplin of Optimal Body Weight Loss has a simple strategy that he uses to help women over 40 lose weight without having to starve themselves or get sweaty in the gym. Let's hear from one of his clients.
Hi, my name's Chris. I've lost 40 pounds on Dr. Aplin's weight loss program in about 2 months. Optimal Body is all natural. There's no medication, there's no fancy gimmick. I saw a commercial and decided I was going to call and make that appointment myself. It's allowed me to have much more freedom. My clothes fit better. I feel better.
Dr. Aplin, welcome back to Great Day. Good to see you.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
All right, weight gain over 40. It seems to just kind of like sneak up on us real fast.
Yeah, it's really interesting because our physiology is really just this like chemical soup inside of us that controls how everything works. And science has shown us that the chemical soup changes as we age. That's why hormones go out of balance, our stress levels go up, our cravings go up, and even the body's ability to handle things like inflammation go down. It starts in our 40s, but it really like ramps up in our 50s and 60s. So there's a lot of people out there, they're just like, what the heck? Like, I'm eating the same as I was like 2 and 3 years ago, but I've gained 20 pounds. What's going on? Usually we can attribute it back to these changes.
Okay, so what do you say then to, or what do you recommend to women who feel like they just can't get that weight off?
The most important thing is actually to stop the cycle of yo-yo dieting because they don't realize it's making the problem worse. What happens is they gain weight, get frustrated, go on a diet, lose some weight, stop dieting, gain the weight back, and the cycle starts over again. That cycle causes something called adaptive thermogenesis, which essentially just means that the diet itself causes the metabolism to slow down even more. So it gets harder and harder for them to lose weight over time. And then when they do lose weight, it just like rebounds really quickly. So if you see like the calorie counting, the prepackaged foods, the pills, the injections, I never recommend those things because even if they, quote unquote work in the beginning, that weight always comes back again and it feels impossible to get off the next time.
It's not sustainable at all.
That's exactly right.
Let's hear from one of your clients who got off that cycle and was able to keep the weight off.
Hi, my name is Taryn, and I lost 60 pounds at Optimal Body. My eating habits were up and down. I was depressed. I was in pain. I was on medication. My family and friends have been so impressed. And everyone is really proud that I've been able to keep it off. Absolutely, this program has changed my life.
I love the smiles from the success stories. So what makes Optimal Body different? Why is this a better alternative?
Well, I always believe in simplicity. So I created one simple strategy. I call it my triple R method: reset, restore, and rebuild, where we really focus on this like chemical soup, the real problem. We customize it to each person. That way they can lose weight while still eating the foods they enjoy. There's no excessive dieting. They don't have to go to the gym. And they're losing like 20 to 50 pounds, sometimes more in the first few months. They're trimming off that belly fat. They're losing like 2 to 4 pant sizes. But because we put the focus on the real problem, they're finally able to keep it off after. It's working even if they're over 50, works even if they've gone through menopause, and really even if they feel like they've tried everything already.
That's incredible. All right, let's hear from Kathy, okay? She's got a great story. She followed that strategy and was able to drop a pant size and keep the weight off.
Hi, my name is Kathy. I've lost 37 pounds in 4 months at Optimal Body. Being a postmenopausal woman, I put on my spare tire and a lot of weight. 16 years ago, I placed my clothes in storage. A month ago, I took them out and they fit.
Being able to put your old clothes back on's got to feel good.
I love that story. She was thrilled.
Dr. Aplin, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
All right, get started on your journey to a healthier lifestyle. The first 25 people to schedule get a free assessment plus a bonus month for free. So just call 240-200-4991 or visit myoptimalbody.com.